Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nioh. Now, this is a fantastic game made in association with Team Ninja. I have beaten this game already. I haven't played any of the DLCs though. I just kind of beat the game before all the DLCs came out, so I was like, yeah, I'll wait for all of them to come out. So here we are. The screen and everything, and the screen's a bit smaller, and as you can see, I have turned on the option for the comments and everything to be scrolling along the side of the screen, and that's because my ISP still hasn't fixed the issue where I can't actually interact with Twitch via my PC, so I can't have the comments pulled up through there. So I'm just gonna have it on screen like so for now until I can get that fixed or find a solution to fix it. So anyway, for now, I'm going to start a brand new game instead of continuing from one of my previous saves, which has over I think it has like over 100 or 150 hours, something like that. And it has been quite a while since I have played this game, for real. So I'm gonna be starting from scratch and kind of relearning the game as I've been playing a metric shit ton of Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 and other games like that in between then and now. So, without further ado, let's get on with it.
Some call it a miraculous stone, a philosopher's stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, a country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us, finding Ritter for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret. Seems death won't stop chasing me.
And so it seems. Man, it's been so long since I actually played the beginning of this game. Nothing in here. Unlock my own cell door. There's a thing in here. Let's grab this thing.
I guess yourself is your only savior.
You could say that. Don't worry, I'm only in my underwear and pair of boots. Yeah, that door's blocked. I have to re-find my way around this castle. The Tower of London, that is. I forgot that was the dodge. Kind of hurt. Build my key back up. There we go. Okay, let's get a bit more armor on so we're not as vulnerable. Oh, I almost forgot about that stuff. Now we're not going to be using any medicine right now because I believe there's going to be a shrine we can rest at pretty close by. I think it's up the next floor. Yep. There we go. Okay, all the enemies have respawned. So now I gotta take that into account and act carefully. As carefully as one can, anyway. I'm gonna wait for the Roman guard to come back. See if I can strike him from here. You coming back, bro? Alright, let's try and take this guy out real quick. There we go, that did the trick. Sweet. Okay. Now we kind of have a heavy weapon now. No ranged weapons quite yet. Stones are good for distractions or attracting enemies. Let's use battle axe here. Some of the moves of the battle axe are actually extremely helpful. And I gotta change that up. Unassign. There we go. That's more what I'm used to. Alright, Dark Souls. Guess I gotta go up still.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose. The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our thinks of Amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not flow.
Hey! Who are you?
Noise.
Grr, such noise. Such noise indeed. I love how I get like a bowler type hat. As part of the armor set. Okay, that leads to that down there. There's a chest over here. Let's grab this. Wait, is there a better one? Sure, I'll take that. Alright, what else we got? Let's try using our battle axe here. Okay, we've been there. Think this was the way? Yeah, I haven't got that chest yet. Nope, we're in this now. Okay, we're in mid stance, that's good. Other guard doesn't seem to give a shit. Fair enough. Okay, that's good. Also good. Right, that was a new thing. Better sword. Better swords are always good. Okay, let's see, where was I? I think that's all that was. There weren't any doors or anything over here. Alright. Cool beans. Okay, there's the outside of the tower. And there's the ravens that they were speaking of. Okay, let's see. Okay, nobody else waiting for me over here. And there's a dude down here. It's two of them, actually. Yeah, that's that guy down. Alright, cool. No checkpoints, let's go ahead and save here. And I believe there's a thing downstairs.
Monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they've got no more use for us.
Okay, this is where they killed a bunch of dudes, tortured them.
His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill him from the start.
Yep, there's some crazy people living in this tower. Okay. Hey, sports guy, how's it going, man? Mainly work and college have been keeping me fairly busy, so it's been hard for me to find time to actually stream and still spend time with my girlfriend and stuff. So I've tried to put that stuff first because it's more important than streaming. But you know, balancing stuff is pretty hard for me to do. So I'm learning. But how you doing, man? It has indeed been a while. Okay, is the boss up here? Can't remember. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Derek the Executioner. Son of a bitch. Forgot how heavy this guy hits. Nice. Very nice indeed. Well, wish you best of luck with that. I know I would have a hard time doing stuff like that, but I think you can do it. But, you know, finding the right school for you can be kind of hard to do. But it just takes a little bit of time.
man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
It's time for your execution.
Well, I mean, like, some colleges may not be a right fit, just, you know, as a, from a professor standpoint. Because, you know, some professors can be douchebags, you know, let's be honest. But if you find the right one, usually it'll all kind of all work together. And actually turn out to be a good experience.
Quite a feat.
So this spirit shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe boatsap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained. An ironic twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through that curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid a visit to the land of Zipangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same. And not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else were the memoir's many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. Okay, main weapon. I really like the Kusarigama. But I also really like the sword. I guess this time I can do dual swords and Kusarigama. So that's going to be my main weapon. The sailor from the memoir seems to have spent quite some time in Zipangu and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail of establishments in Zipangu called dojo, where people, including samurai, congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I'm there in the flesh, watching those warriors as they train. The samurai is master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? Believe it or not, I met her through streaming, through here on Twitch, actually. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their ki, or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid their surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts and have experimented many times with each technique. But yeah, DC, how's life been treating you, man? Other than the hunt for a school for IT or graphics design. The memoir states Zipangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine, but I cast my gaze to the shore. I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me, and it is an energy that reminds me of Saoirse. I pull out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spirit that best matches the force I am sensing. Okay, so we have one of fire, one of water, and one of wind. To be honest, I really like the fire um, guardian spirit. This one and the lion one were two of my favorites. Sweet. Alright. So this is the character creation stuff. And I'm not a first time player, but I'll go through the tutorial anyway to give myself a refresher. Because I am definitely rusty on my Nioh skills. This dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of the uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. Nice, man. Tomorrow, or, well, technically today, because it's 1 a.m. for me, I'll be going to a friend's house to play my first actual session of D&D, so I'm super hyped for that. Oh yeah, I forget we have a bunch of wooden training weapons here. Okay, strong and normal attacks. D&D, also known as Dungeons and Dragons, is a pen and paper dice kind of game. It's where you make a character, you role play it in a world that your dungeon master / game master has built or has actually gotten from Wizards of the Coast, the makers of the game. So it's seen as a super nerdy game for nerds and stuff, but I've taken quite a interest in it, and I've played a couple of one-on-one sessions with a friend of mine, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And tomorrow, or later today, in probably about 8 hours or so, I'm gonna play with a few friends of mine and do our first actual session. So that's gonna be super cool. Come on. So instead of you role playing through a uh, computer video game, you as a person in real life are actually role playing all the situations, and you're trying to figure out what the character that you made would do in certain situations and stuff like that. And I find it really fun. I'm bad at like accents and uh, voices and stuff, but it doesn't make it any less fun. Oh, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, my girlfriend's actually, she pre-ordered it, and she's like super hyped to play it. And I'm like, I've never played Red Dead, so I can't feel for the hype, but I can. But I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely watch her play it whenever she actually streams it on release day. Hopefully, if I'm not working. All together now. Is this ranged weapons? Please let it be ranged weapons. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Do a longbow there. And matchlock. Sorry, wasn't I given Small stones. Oh, small spirit stones. No, I forgot the mini map is up there in the upper right. Okay, it looks like I have completed it. Yeah. Tutorial complete. The dinghies have been readied for us to make landfall. For all I have read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead. I must put this memoir down and leave my cabin. Kurushima is a tiny island off the coast of Yushiki in Kyushu's Bungo province. There's little in the way of usable land, with coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out substance farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the small island which it overlooks. Time to pray at our first shrine. Hey, we have enough for one level. Feels good, man. I think we need skill and dexterity for our weapons. And we're also going to need to do magic, spirit, heart, and body as well. Also strength, because we're going to need higher strength levels to be able to equip better and heavier armor. Also, like Dark Souls, once you go into your menus here, the game isn't actually paused. So you gotta be careful with that. And there's going to be a few tutorial messages along the way for those who skipped the actual tutorial. Yeah, we want to stay in the blue weight class if we can. If we go into green, that's fine. But anything higher than green, we're going to be suffering quite a bit as far as key regeneration and movement speed. So, gotta keep an eye on that. It's just like Dark Souls, except it actually colorizes the weight classes as well. So. It's not purely on percentages, but the percentage does play into that. It just gives you a nice colorization of the weight classes as well. So you're not just like, well, what percentage does that change at? It's just like, oh, well, the colors now, it went from blue to green, so I'm in a different weight class now. So it's a bit more obvious for newer players and such, so it's pretty new player friendly. Okay, nice. Soon enough I'll have the full foot soldier set. Isuki the brick, and instead of being able to summon people from a different world, this time whenever you die, instead of having like a blood stain and picking up all your stuff back, while your grave is still there, people can actually summon your dead self and fight it and get some stuff from it. So that's one pretty cool mechanic that they have put into this that I actually like. So, like, he has some blue stuff and some yellow stuff. So it's like uncommon and rare. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can get from this guy. And he's level 3, so it's around my level. Ooh, and this guy has looks like heavy armor and a big old two-handed battle axe. So this guy is gonna hurt a lot if I'm not careful. I was blocking that. You need to be in low stance for that then. Damn it. I forgot you have very few iframes. And low stance isn't going to do much for you as far as reducing incoming damage. So as you can see, my guardian spirit that was up in the up in the top left-hand corner, it's gone. It's over there. I'm pointing like you can see it, but it's right there where I died, and that's your grave. So that's where all your stuff is, and if you die twice, your guardian spirit comes back, but you lose all your Amrita, which is your XP, just like Souls is in Dark Souls. But you also have actual money in this game as well, so it uses kind of both, depending on it uses Amrita for leveling up and also upgrading weapons and such. So you know, if you want to upgrade a lot, you are going to have to grind out some stuff to actually make that happen. This game is a little bit grindy, but you know, it can be as grindy as you want it to be, for being honest here. I mean, that's the way pretty much every game is. Like, if you want it to be super grindy and get like the top tier armor and stuff like that, yeah, it's gonna be a bit grindy. But you know, if you just want to get through the game and play it and enjoy it, it's not going to be as grindy. But getting good weapons is still going to be a little bit grindy. But you get weapons and stuff as you progress, so getting weapons isn't that grindy. Knights, this isn't Dark Souls. You don't have a shield. Oh, that's the other thing, is that you don't get a shield in this game. You can block with your weapons, like with what I'm doing with my dual swords. But you never get a shield, so you always have an opportunity to be hit. And there are other skills that you can upgrade that actually increases how many iframes you get. So it's a learning process. So for me, I'm trying to learn myself back into this game, because I really thoroughly enjoy this game. And for those of you that have a PlayStation 4, I think it's on sale now. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it's like 30 or 40% off. Maybe even 60. I don't know. I don't remember how much they discounted it, but if you have a PlayStation 4 and have the funds, I would recommend you get this game while it's on sale, or when it's on sale. So it's a fun game if you like Dark Souls and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the end of my spiel on that. And now to go get my stuff back. I have enough to level up again, but I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm not gonna kill that guy, but I'm gonna kill this guy right here. And your samurai points, you actually have you have several different types of points, so to speak. You have samurai points, you have ninja points, and stuff like that. Let me actually show you right quick. Memories, titles, learn skills. There we go. Okay, there's samurai skill points. You got ninja skill points, Nioh magic skill points. So there's 3 different kinds, and each weapon class requires a specific skill point type. So like the dual swords and the sword, the spear, and the axe, I think all take samurai skill points. So you kind of have to be careful on how you delegate that, even though you will get plenty of those. But you are going to have to be careful early on to make sure that you get the skills in the specific weapons that you're going to be using frequently, so that you get the skills that you're going to actually be using a lot, and not going to be like, hey, I kind of like this weapon, I'm going to use it a little bit, but not as much as I am these other 2 weapons. So that's another thing as a kind of not really worry about, but be wary of. For now, let me, since I'm going to be using the dual swords and the Kusarigama a lot, I'm going to try and put most of my points into those, but I'm also going to try and use the spear, because the spears are actually pretty fun to use. Yeah, I'm used to getting to using stuff like grapple here. Okay, that's useful. Which ones do I want to get first? I don't really use high stance much in this game, so I mainly focus my upgrades and stuff on mid and low stance, because both of those are really good general purpose stances. Okay, those are very generic. Okay, that's whenever you're changing them. Switch stances. Mystic Arts they're very. In fact, I believe they're only late game or end game. Yeah, I believe they're like end game material. So I won't really go into those. For now, I'm gonna learn that. Still have 2 left. And I'm gonna want that, and that's 1 key point, or 1 samurai skill point. Kusarigama, I'm gonna want... Let's see, I've got all of those. Let's see, I have 1 skill point left. High, mid, and low. Raise the damage caused by your next attack. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and spin that one. And I think I have some ninja skill points as well. Yeah, I got 2. Which, using these is actually extremely... Well, not extremely important, but they can help a lot using some of these. Let's see, what has spin done here? Shurikens are pretty cool. Never really used that very much. Antitoxin is good. Increase your resistance to paralysis. That's also good. Hemlock, paralysis stuff. 2 blinding shells. See, the jutsu cost also applies to your magic stuff. So you're gonna have to split those evenly, or lean more towards one over the other, depending on what you want your playstyle to be like. See, I don't really remember what I used a lot. Dayakugama? I think I used those a bit. Increase Sacred Water. Yes, Sacred Water is great. Only requires 1 point. So go ahead and go with that. And 2 power pills and taken, your attack power will increase. Also helpful, but not as... Okay. Not as powerful or as useful as some of the other things. I'll go with the shuriken for now. Let's see, I think that's gonna be about it. Yeah, we can actually ready all this stuff at the shrine, so we're gonna be doing that here in just a couple minutes. Just have to tend to something IRL right quick and take a nice drink. Talking really dries out my throat. Okay, back to it. You know what? Let's actually go to the shrine first. Now we can level up, but I can ready the jutsu and show you how that works and everything. So let's go ahead and do that right quick. Cool. We'll do that here in a second. Gotta level up first. It's 40 plus 40 health, which is gonna help a lot. It's mainly gonna affect ki and swords and bows. Stamina, ooh, that'll actually lower my weight class. It's just enough. And I get 25 life anyway. And okay, oh, I just have enough to level up. It's exactly 500 to level up. Okay, strength. All right, let's put one into stamina for now, because that gets us into a lower weight class. Guardian Spirit, only have one. I can summon a visitor, or AKA a friend, online. Don't think I have any boons to claim from the DLC. Oh yeah, that's right, I get the Nioh set. Forgot about that. The gold armor set is fucking heavy. So I generally don't use it because it's heavy. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I need to set the shortcut. Go with that. So now I have 7 shuriken that replenish every time I pray at a shrine. Pardon me. Can't sacrifice any of those. Do Mariner's shirt. Take that off. Turn that into Amrita. Yeah, see, that stuff is good for early game, but man, it's just fucking heavy as hell. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like right quick. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. But like I said, it's heavy as all, it's hell, man. Especially for this early in the game. Like, damn, son. Actually unequip that. Okay, I think we're good. And we did get... Okay, no ranged weapons. Spear. Let's see, that's actually a really nice upgrade. Sorry this is taking so long. Kind of doing a little weapon upgrade slash weapon management. And still no range weapons quite yet. What's my weight class looking? Okay, we're still in the blue. Like I said, you know, green isn't bad, but blue is the best armor, the best weight class there is. Wow, people still playing. It's always a good sign. Never know when you might need their help. And I'm actually going to show you guys what the Kasarigama does as far as weapon attacks go. It's actually super cool because its attacks change with your stance. I think every weapon's attack changes with your stance. Like this one, he doesn't spin it as far as the weight goes. You can just kind of do that. But this is a pretty fun weapon to use. It's literally just a sickle attached to a chain with a weighted end on it. But you know, if you're decent with it, it's actually pretty effective. But you know, that's kind of every single weapon out there, honestly. If you're decent with it, you can. It's actually pretty effective. Anyway. Let me get over here. Get that guy to come over here. Okay. So we got a crafting material, which is an ingot. And we found our first green dude. Okay. See if I can remember your name. Kodama. We're gonna send that little Kodama dude to the shrine so he can tend to the shrine and just kind of hang out there safely away from all these murderous bandits and other things. Could've swore that chest was gonna be closed and have something in it, but I guess not. Okay. Okay, more medium armor. Is that better than what I have? Okay, it's gonna put us in the green class, but again, it's not bad. But it's not super great either. Because now my key regeneration has been slowed quite a bit. Okay, now I have some faster movement speed. For a little bit. Can I get a ranged weapon, please? Because that'd be freaking great. Well, signpost talisman. I bet you there's gonna be a dude coming out from this side here, and that side there. No, not from that side. Just from that side. Come over here so you don't attract your friends. Don't want to be fighting everybody at once. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention was that the I'm gonna go back up to the weapons. The familiarity bar, the higher your familiarity is with a weapon, with a specific weapon, the more damage it'll do. So whenever you fill each bar, you increase your weapon's damage a little bit. And the higher the rarity, the more bars you have for your familiarity. And with that, that means obviously the higher the rarity and the more familiarity you have with it, the more damage it has potential to do. So, like a common has like 1 bar, uncommon has 2. These are rare, I think, and they have 3 bars, or 2 3/4. Then there's very rare, and those are purple, and those have 4, I think, and the divine are they have 5 bars, and they also have, I think some of them have like special abilities that they can that they innately have. And I think they also just have higher stats, much higher stats in general, so. That's from what I can gather, or remember anyway. Like I said, it has been quite some time since I've actually played this game properly, so you'll have to forgive me if I am incorrect on a few things, or a lot of things. Okay, more tutorial stuff. Okay, and the way this game does healing items, instead of having a it does it Bloodborne style. Elixirs you can collect from specific enemies, I think, or just randomly from enemies, and you have a limited amount of them. Like the 3 I have on me currently, that's it. That's all I have. So once I run out of those 3, I'm screwed. So that's why I haven't used one yet. And I won't use one unless I'm in a boss fight or am almost at a checkpoint and I'm killing the last enemy. Yes, game, I know how a living weapon works. I did the tutorial. Hey, another Kodama. Back to the shrine, little buddy. Have a good time away from all the bandits and pirates and whatnot, even though I'm a pirate. I'm a damn good looking pirate, but still a pirate. That's fine. Now I just have to get that level and a half back, I think it was. It's gonna be like 2 levels by the time I actually get it back. Also, another thing is that in this game, there's actual missions and that you can go into from a world map perspective, and you can't. And once you enter a mission, you can't get back out of it until you complete it, or you use where is it? Where is it? Got a bunch of those stuff. Do we not have one? Cause swore we had one. Oh well, I'll show you when we get one. But there's items that you collect and use to actually they act basically like a dark sign from Dark Souls, that you drop all your Amrita and you exit the mission, or there are special items that actually let you exit a mission without losing your Amrita. But those are harder to find. So you gotta be careful with your expenditure of those. Okay, I should be able to skip that guy. There's nothing over there. And eventually I'll get to where I can just do a I guess they call it a perfect dodge, and instead of pressing R1 to activate a key pulse, doing a perfect dodge will automatically activate the key pulse, which is very, very nice. Okay. Let me check. Do I have any ranged weapons yet? No I don't. Damn. I was really hoping I had. A ranged weapon. Ranged weapons are so nice for taking out douchebags like that. So I guess I'll just have to go up there and try and take him out first. Okay, right. That's how I dealt with that area. Ah, thank God. Finally. Got myself a longbow. It's actually like an elongated recurve, and not a true longbow, but it's longer than a short bow, so I guess you could call it a longbow. Okay, cool. You also have two different types of ammunition when it comes to both your bow and your and your flintlock. You have anti-yokai ammo, and you have just normal ammo. Your anti-yokai ammo is very rare to find, and it's also extremely expensive to buy from a shop once you actually have the ability to find it or to buy it. And you can only buy it in limited quantities too, because the shop only carries like 5 or 6 if you're lucky. Sometimes they only carry 1 or 2, so you do have to use your anti-yokai weaponry as far as ammunition goes very carefully. And that guy is gonna come to life. Yep. Use low stance on this guy, because he gets down low like that. Okay, he's down there now. And there should be a ladder. Oh, another Kodama. Back to the shrine, my dude. I was lucky that guy didn't pin me down and freaking strike me with a stone or something. Because usually that's what those things do, is that they will pin you down and strike you with a stone for quite a lot of damage, or they will just straight up like vomit poison stuff on you. And that really sucks. I believe that guy is talking about the Kodama that you find just hanging around. Because they're just kind of lost and scattered from their shrines. Okay, now a shortcut down to our first shrine, which is fantabulous. Not going to go down there and rest quite yet, even though we have like 2, maybe 3 levels on us. I'm going to look around first right quick. Oh, I was like, hang on a second, I think I hear another shrine. Yep, here's another shrine right here. Thank God. But we do have a shortcut down to another one, just in case. Oh God! That guy legit startled me. Okay, so we got some more bow ammo. Looks like we're gonna drop down from here, so I'm actually gonna rest at that shrine, or pray at the shrine. And whenever you do find Kodama, if you, it's like you can spend your coin, your gold, to get a blessing. Let's see. Summon, receive, put down a blessing. Like this one here, this increases weapon drop rate by 1% for 100 gold. This one increases armor drop rate by 1% for 100 gold. And this increases elixir drop rate by 5% for 100 gold. I will always choose that because I have 0 extra elixir, so what I have on me is all I have. I'm gonna level up. Looks like I have like 3 levels on me. So let's go with body, dexterity, and last one, more skill. I'm gonna go with that for now. Then I'm gonna have to go with magic and spirit eventually. Well, fairly soon, because both of those are super helpful. Spirit actually, increasing your spirit level actually increases, it boosts your guardian spirit, and also later on certain guardian spirits will require certain spirit levels. So you're gonna have to, like any other game, you kind of have to balance out your stats and make sure that you're still putting some levels into some other stats, some other minor stats that aren't going to be, like, they're not going to be game changers, but they are going to help quite a bit if you put some levels into them early on. Okay. Okay, we've got all those sorted out. Yeah, come on, fight over here. Sweet. Okay, now then. Let's move forward and not get distracted. And you can't really jump in this game. You can just dodge and run. You kind of auto jump over stuff. Okay, now then, I'm going to show you what the Kayaku Dama are. Okay, the Anamori charms are their charms. They boost, their special effects are the things that they boost other than your defensive multiplier. This one boosts your yokai realm resistance to plus 19. They boost your received. That doesn't sound right. Received firearms damage. I think this boosts your output firearms damage by 6.8%, and your recurrent damage from fire, like, say I throw a firebomb, and increases that damage by 7.8%. So The game gives you all kinds of little stuff like that to help out along the way. And speaking of firebombs, this is basically yeah, this is basically a grenade, is basically what that is. And new armor. Sure. As long as we stay in the green, we'll be okay. It's heavy. Don't want heavy. Want to stay in the medium armor class. The heavy armor stuff usually puts me in the yellow, the green to yellow range early on, so I really don't want that to happen because that really kills my key regeneration. Hey, I remember this place. You should have blocked. Okay, got some salt. There's a yokai in there I have to go kill to get a key to open up this door. There's gonna be a dude in here, gotta fight. Also, I hear Kodama. Can I? Nope. Gotta go around the other side. And quietly, too. Don't want to attract that guy's attention. Okay, so it's gonna be on the other side of that fence there. Just gonna sneak along. Get him back to the shrine. Okay. Later on, some of those NPC revenants will basically auto-summon due to a another yokai that's pretty nasty, to be honest. Especially when there's a bunch of those things in the area. Yep, this dude is what we have to kill to get the key. Alright, dude. Let's do this. Ooh. Don't die. There we go. that was close. Okay. Okay, that was the easy way to get up here. Otherwise, you have to fight through. There's guards over there, and guards over there, and a bunch of guards leading up to the main entrance up there. So I just kind of circumvented all those. That could be enough. Alright, sweet. Just enough to level up. Okay, let's go ahead and put a point into magic. Alright, we have some skill points to spend. Skills. I have 4 ninja skill points to spend. Okay, so I have to complete a certain mission to unlock those. Let's see. Hemlock, where's the bombs? I want the bombs. Okay. Spend those on that. Then we're gonna want stuff that does, let's see, allows you to raid 2 fire talismans. Okay, those would be good. Water talismans. I think water would be good up against the upcoming boss. Can never decide. It's hard. It's always hard for me to decide this kind of stuff. Versus Yokai Realm plus 100. That's good because that's passive. It's just a thing that I have. Guardian Spirit Talismans. These are good. But don't have enough. Don't have enough jutsu stuff to be able to actually use those. So what, 3? What are these? 1? Okay, so let's see, let's do water. Then I'm gonna go down here and do the thing that I saw last. Okay, we still have 1 more. So we can do wind or lightning. Let's do wind. Okay, now let's see. Sorry, gamma stuff. It's kick. That's fine. It's fine. Not really interested in that. No, I'm not good at parrying in this game, so I'm not even going to try it. Keep pulse even when dodging. Yes, this is what I want. That is exactly what I want. What about dual swords? Can I find it for this? That's cool, but it's not what I want. It's low stance only. Where is that? Okay, that's cool, but not what I want. Where is that? Dadgummit. During flux. Switching weapons. It's high stance stuff. Okay, so... Okay, I think that unlocks that for everything, then? Just for mid-stance? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Let me see, mid-stance. Forget, what is that? Oh, right. No thanks. We'll do that from low stance as well. And one last thing. Okay, I'm getting that. I remember that being nice. Okay, sweet. Now that's going to be the end of that. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Sorry if I talk a lot while I'm in the menus. I'm just trying to explain stuff as I go while from memory anyway. To those of you who are new to the game or haven't had the chance of playing it yet. Excuse me, what? Come on. Finally, an elixir. Damn. It's only been like 10 forevers. And just as a heads up, guys, I am going to be calling it soon. Probably as soon as I clear the way to the boss fight. I'll probably call it there. But for now, let's just keep on going. So that's probably going to take us about another half hour. But I do have to get some sleep tonight because, as I said earlier, I'm going to play. I'm going to go to a friend's house tomorrow, kick it with some friends, just kind of chillax for a little while, and help some friends create some D&D characters. Ooh, I remember hating that combo. Boy. Ah, damn. Forgot all about these motherfuckers. Now, with my being rusty, it might actually take me longer than... It might take me like an hour to actually clear it out, but... I guess time will tell, won't it? Okay, got all my stuff back. Kill this guy. Take out that yokai. Another tidbit, that the yokai realm over there, the demon that comes out of that yokai realm, once you kill him, he does not come back. So enemies that are made invisible by the yokai realm don't come back once you kill them. So that's why I'm trying extremely hard to kill this guy. And they usually drop a decent amount of loot too. Okay, sweet. One down. A bunch more to go. Okay, dead end. Gotta traverse the rooftops. Yeah, it does break and you fall through the floor. Those are never fun. Especially when there's a surprise waiting for you on the other side. For example, these guys. Okay, got a yokai realm right there. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Before I do that, I gotta make sure there's not any bandits or anything waiting to ambush me, like this guy. Now, I let down my guard for half a second. That's all it took. At least I don't have to fight that guy again. Fuck that guy. Almost gotta be careful not to die again, because that's a full level out there. And a full spirit gauge. Oh boy. Get your key back. Knights, get your key back. There we go. It's always nerve-wracking whenever you're really low on key like that, because whenever you hear that sound, whenever you run out of key after an enemy strikes you, that means you're open for a critical attack, and that does a lot of damage. Dancer on that. Drop down here. Kill this guy. And that's what happens. Thankfully I have an antidote. Play requirements for a title. Cool. Titles are another thing that happens. Grab this antidote. Don't want to die to poison. No thank you. Okay, as I come in here, grab my stuff right quick. Get that key back. There we go. Hamaya arrows. Yes. Those are the anti-yokai arrows. They do a lot of damage versus yokai. Those things. Everything that's not human, everything that is not human is a yokai or a demon. Yes, our first freaking ultra rare item. Hell yeah. It's a demon's horn. That's a crafting item. It's a crafting item. Okay, anybody else? Yeah, there's you. Feeding off the corpse of the dead. They're feeding off a corpse. Corpse that was once living. Okay. Nab one of those. Okay. Here we go. These are full of water. Well, some of them are. So if you break them, you're able to run through fire and take either decreased fire damage or no fire damage. So it's extremely helpful. Especially whenever a bunch of the place is on fire. Yeah, you take no fire damage as long as that's up, but every time you take a tick of fire damage, the water effect up there in the top left-hand corner goes down. So it doesn't last forever. So you gotta be quick about it. Wooden hammer. Hammers are kind of fun to use. They have the same sort of movement sets as an axe does. And I'm thinking now the tales of the doomed that lived in this city, this village. Alright, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna sprint past, which might be my doom. Not dead yet. Oh, unlock this door quick. Shortcut. Thank God. Now when an enemy comes near, they all vanish, and you can't pray at the shrine anymore until the enemy goes away or you kill them. Just like that. Okay, that's exactly the point I wanted to get to. Now let's see if we can't jump on this roof. It's gonna be a no. Did get that one elixir back that he used up earlier, so that's a good thing. It's always a good thing. Oh, well. Could just walk across this plank here. Was that a bear longbow? Hell yeah, it is. It's common, so it only has one familiarity bar, but it does do more damage, like 20 more damage. Okay, so the boss is over on that boat. Spoiler alert. Oh, but I need to go to bed. It's nearing 3 a.m. for me. And I did say it's going to be a short stream. So, to everyone who popped in today, like DC Sports Guy, appreciate you guys popping in. And for everyone else who's watching this post-stream, part of the VOD squad, appreciate you guys for watching this post-stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to archive this as soon as I can over to my YouTube channel of the same name. And so even after this gets taken down, you guys can still view it later. I'm going to try and do that for this entire Nioh series. So it may be a while between streams. Whenever I find time to stream for a few hours, I will do it. This game is kind of lengthy, especially when it comes to the very difficult boss battles. So I will try to make it not really often-ish, because again, like I said earlier, kind of gotta balance stuff out. So yeah, I'll stream whenever I can, and I will try to keep you guys posted on my Twitter, which is @GingerTempest. And I think that's all I have for now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.